And we welcome you to the Cubbie Corner here on SouthBendCubs.com. I'm South Bend Cubs broadcaster Brennan King here for episode 5 of the 2019 offseason. And on today's episode, we will welcome in the Director of Player Development for the Chicago Cubs, Jaron Madison.
Brennan King, glad to be joined alongside Jaron Madison, the Chicago Cubs Director of Player Development. Appreciate you being with us today. How's the Cubs convention so far?
Oh, it's going pretty good. It's always an exciting time. Lots of fans and lots of energy.
What's it like to see the fans around here? They come out in masses. They stand in line for hours. It's crazy.
It's incredible. I've been to a lot of cities that are sports towns, and this is the best. I mean, the fans are truly committed and know everything about the Cubs, so it's awesome.
Well, Jaron, as the Cubs Director of Player Development, you wear a lot of hats, but now it's the offseason. Spring training's already approaching. Pitchers and catchers, I think, in 35 days or something along those lines. What's the day-to-day aspects of the job right now?
Right now, we actually changed our off-season programming, so we have instructionally going on right now down in Mesa. So I was down there until I flew here a couple days ago, and we'll head back down there. Just the young guys, first and second year guys, a lot of the young Latin kids and guys who were drafted last year, just getting them prepared and teaching them what it is to be a Cub and how we go about business, and just starting to make some tweaks to set them up for the spring training.
Now, during the season, whether it's minor league, major league, I know you rack up the miles. You're going along to different ballparks, seeing the affiliates. What's that like during the season, going around, evaluating, seeing so many players around the country?
It's fun. I mean, I get a chance to watch baseball every day, so I count my blessings. But it's stressful. There's always something going on. We have 9 minor league affiliates spread out throughout the country, and then in the Dominican Republic as well. So it's a lot of travel, but I love it. We get a chance to watch our guys as they develop from the time we get them out of the draft or as 16-year-old kids, and watch them work their way up to the big league. So it's a dream.
Now, to talk about a couple players in particular, this year in South Bend, we had the chance to see the top prospect, Miguel Amaya, the #1 overall pick, Nico Horner.
Sure.
Just to talk about them a little bit, starting with Miguel, 19 years old. He hits 12 homers in the Midwest League, catching every single day. Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. He's a special kid, not only the player but the person, and he worked hard with his English. He speaks perfect English now, which I think has really helped him out a lot. But just a special kid, has a chance to impact the game on both sides of the ball, and has feel for the game. So it's pretty advanced for a young kid, and it's fun to watch him play. He plays with so much energy and joy. It's really fun to watch.
And it's been so interesting to watch his growth, because I interviewed him quite a bit this year.
Sure.
And from opening day, I think it was April 4th last year, talking to him, English still wasn't completely there. September 3rd, just talking like any other player.
Yeah, the confidence grew throughout the year, and he already came in with a knowledge base of English, so now it's just about continuing to work hard. We have one of the best English programs and the support system in baseball and all the minor leagues, so we feel really good about it, and he's embraced it, and he's just a special kid.
Now on to the #1 pick, Nico Horner. First-round pick. Did he basically just fall in your laps right where you wanted?
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't involved in the whole draft process, but he was a guy that we targeted, and I know we were pretty surprised he was still there where we picked, so we were all really excited. And then you get a chance to meet him and find out the person he is, and he's a special kid. And makeup, leadership, obviously his ability on the field, and just his work ethic, his determination stands out.
His bat and he was only with us in South Bend for about a week and a half, but he dazzled in the games he played with us. His glove was spectacular at shortstop.
Yeah, absolutely. He's worked hard. He's down there in instructional league right now. He'll play some shortstop. He'll play some second base going forward. I think in the fall league he played some third base in the All-Star game. But a versatile kid, really athletic, strong, and can really impact the game on both sides.
How important was that time spent in the fall league? Obviously, he gets injured. He has to sit out the rest of the year. He goes to the fall league and he plays spectacular.
He did a great job. We really wanted to send him out there just to challenge him. He missed some at-bats because of some injuries, but we thought because of his makeup, his work ethic, just the person he is, and his history of playing it at the highest levels in college, we thought he'd be able to handle it, and he went out there and did more than we expected. So he's a special kid, and just the more you get to know him, the more you understand that.
Moving on to the front office aspect, you work with a spectacular front office, obviously led by Theo Epstein, Jed, Jason McLeod. What's it like to work with that group?
Those guys are awesome. Just the vision they have, the way they lay out everything, they hold everyone accountable. Everyone knows exactly what's expected of them, their responsibilities, and everyone that they bring in is committed to the Cubs and the success and being the best they are at their role. So the vision and the plan that they put in place to watch it unfold, and it kind of unfolded a little quicker than I think even they anticipated. So now we're kind of retooling and getting ready to get after it again.
There was one championship in the Cubs system last year in Eugene, and they have a spectacular story as they came back from worst to first and won it on
walk-off.
Exactly. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just how about that under a rookie manager as well?
Sure. Yeah, Steve LaRude, he was a player. I drafted him when I was an area scout with the Pittsburgh Pirates, so I had some history with him. Just knowing his makeup and the type of person he is. He relates well with, the young Latin kids, the guys from college. So, just getting those guys to come together and play above their tools. Those guys are really tired at that point in the season, and just getting them to come together and win games when it mattered was pretty awesome.
Best of luck the upcoming year, and enjoy spring training.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
That's Jaron Madison.
Thanks so much to Jaron for the interview and also for stopping by our booth at the 2019 Cubs Convention. Some news to tell you about today, folks, is that tickets to the 55th Annual Midwest League All-Star Game and also the Fan Fest will go on sale March 6th, 2019 at noon. Remember, that's the same day where South Bend Cubs individual game tickets will go on sale. So when you come here to the ballpark at noon, not only can you buy tickets for South Bend Cubs individual games, you can also secure your tickets for the All-Star Game and Fan Fest. Another incentive to buy seats to the 55th Midwest League All-Star Game is that a part of the proceeds from your tickets will go to charity, and you as fans have the choice of where you want the money to go to. You're going to have a choice of 5 charities to send your money to. It's either going to be Beacon Children's Hospital, the Logan Center, Pet Refuge, South Bend Education Foundation, or United Way. So those 5 choices of where you would like your money to go to charity. Really cool that the South Bend Cubs are doing that, and you will have that choice whether you come by on March 6th or also you buy online. To tell you about the giveaways for the Fan Fest and also the 55th Midwest League All-Star Game, the first 2,500 fans through the gate of the Fan Fest and the Home Run Derby will receive a limited edition All-Star Game hat courtesy of Four Winds Casinos. And if you come to the All-Star Game itself, the first 5,000 fans will receive that All-Star Game hat courtesy of Four Winds. But if you come to the Fan Fest, it's a chance to meet a whole bunch of former Chicago Cubs. Our guests that evening will be Hall of Famers Fergie Jenkins and Andre Dawson. And also there as well will be Chicago Cubs legends Leon Durham, Randy Huntley, Mitch Williams, and Steve Trout. Not only will the players be there, you will also see a guest appearance on the Fan Fest Day from Clark the Cub, of course, the Chicago Cubs mascot. Clark will be bringing along the 2016 World Series trophy. So a chance to get pictures and autographs with all of them and also take a picture with that beautiful World Series trophy. That evening will be one of the Chicago Cubs' legendary national anthem singers. Wayne Messer is going to sing the national anthem prior to the Midwest League All-Star Game, and you will have the chance to step on Four Winds Field prior to and after the Home Run Derby. Fans can play catch on the field before the Home Run Derby as well as run the bases after the Home Run Derby and also after the Midwest League All-Star Game. Gates to the Midwest League Fan Fest and Home Run Derby will open at 5:30 p.m. with the Home Run Derby set to blast off at 7:30. Of course, the Home Run Derby participants will be announced as well with the mid-season All-Star rosters from the league in June. The Midwest League All-Star Game gates will open at 5:30 p.m. with first pitch scheduled for 7:35. We can't wait. It's going to be a great week from Four Winds Field. So much is planned, and we will continue to release more information as we get closer to June 17th and 18th. We appreciate you watching this episode of the Cubbie Corner, everybody. We're back next week with even more content. Until then, have a great week, everybody, and so long.